Hey, what's up, family? This your man, the True Elohim, coming back at y'all once again with another video breaking down the significance of supporting carbonated business, motivation, and of course the everyday struggles of this thing we call life. Now, in this video, I want to talk about how the music, especially the music and the radio and the influences, have negatively affected society and especially the young generation, my generation, especially the millennials, and just everybody in general, not just my generation, but all of society in general. You know, nowadays, I'm usually told that I have an old soul, because people see the kind of music that I listen to is like one of the older some of the older generation artists, and a lot of people say I'm weird. A lot of people say I'm strange for listening to the kind of music I listen to. But when you look at the music that's out nowadays, what do you hear? Nothing but a bunch of garbage. Everybody claiming they, back then it used to be, hip hop used to actually stand for something. And that's what I like about, old school rap. I like old school hip hop because, back then, that was when hip hop actually stood for something. When we created hip hop to, fight against, fight the government, fight the so-called powers that be, when it was used as a means of, expressing ourselves and getting the information out to our people. But nowadays, hip hop has become pretty much complete trash, complete and utter garbage. Because nowadays, you got a lot of homosexuals, and you had some homosexuals and pedophiles back then too, but nowadays it's ubiquitous in this rap industry. Nowadays you got, everybody just claim they so hard. Everybody out here claim they so real, but ain't nobody standing for nothing that really matters. Everybody just talking about the same shit. Money, drugs, women, killing their own kind. And this is what they call being real. Instead of getting out the information, instead of, helping to get the information to our people out there more, and helping our people to see what's really going on and see the game that's being played on them, so we can continue to advance and grow and evolve as a people, as carbonated people, or as we say, as most of us say, black people. Instead of doing that, they rather glamorize the life of gang banging, killing each other, pushing this idea that, men are not supposed to feel, we're not supposed to kill. We're not supposed to feel. We're supposed to just, it's cool to, run around killing each other, be Crip, be Blood. When at the end of the day, what difference do it make whether you Crip or Blood? At the end of the day, you still, the blood you bleed is red. So how much sense does it make to kill each other, to kill somebody, to try to kill somebody because you see, a red bandana around their head or some stupid shit like that, But this is the deal that they make when they sign their soul away, when they sign their name in blood, when they sign that contract, make that deal with the devil, make the deal with the Caucasian, or Goat Lucy, who they call it. They go through the Baphomet rituals, and they make that deal not to, help their people. They sell their soul, and they make that deal to push this, negative influence out there. They agree to be pawns, to be used to, used for the destruction of the black community, instead of, trying to help us, and instead of trying to help the black community grow. So they rap about guns, women, killing their own kind, drugs, you know, disrespecting their women, disrespecting our women. And this is what they call being real. But you sell your soul, that don't make you real, man. That just make you a fool and a tool and a sellout, of course. But yeah, just I look around and I see how, you know, I see how negatively the music and the radio and you know, all the things that's being put in the air have affected society. You know, turning our men against our women and our men against our women. You know, everywhere you look, you see a bunch of tatted up dykes and all that bullshit. It's crazy. Black men don't want to mess with black girls, and black girls don't want to mess with black men. You know, everybody out here want to be about this life of gang banging and shit. Everybody want to be, you know, everybody claiming they so real. They love using that term, real nigga, I'm a real nigga. But when the time come to take a stand for something that really matter, ain't nobody got a fucking thing to say. Everybody quiet as crickets. You know? Ain't nobody, you know, they just rather sell their souls just to get to that money. They rather sell their souls to get to that money, even if it means selling out their own kind and helping the devil to try to prosper over us. But in the end, they will lose. And all this shit will eventually be over. And you got the real artists out here that actually got talent, that actually do stand for something, that's trying to push the truth out, but for the most part all they get is ignored and underrated because of the content of their music, what they talking about. Like I said on one of my previous videos, you know, when you talking about bullshit, you talking about partying, you know, smoking weed, getting high, killing your own kind, and all this other dumb shit that has no type of significance, the people are all ears. But the second you get on some real shit and you start talking about what's really going on in this world, when you start speaking on the spiritual war that's going on and all the secrets that's being kept from us, nobody want to hear it. And then those artists who really have talent, you know, they end up being overlooked, underrated, and not given the recognition that they deserve. All in favor of this garbage ass mumble rap shit that ain't talking about nothing that holds any type of significance. And it has taken a real bad effect on society. But it's will all be over soon, because this is the devil's game. But yeah, hit that like button, subscribe. Let me know what you feel about the things I'm saying in the comments. Peace.